OpenAI CLIP is a visual text embeddings model that allows for zero-shot image classification and semantic search. It has achieved state-of-the-art performance on ImageNet without any annotated label. However, there's a big downside. CLIP only speaks English. To end this bias and misrepresentation, I have developed Multilingual CLIP. For this, I have replaced their text encoder with the XLM-RoBERTa, a multilingual text encoder. Next, I added a configurable number of projection heads on top of the encoders. The model was then trained to align the text and visual representations, and I trained it in two phases. Phase 1 is COCO dataset. Let me show it working. First, I started two Habana instances. Now, we enter into each Docker image for each node and run the training script. We need to pass the node rank var to identify each node in the multi-server training. I'm using PyTorch Lightning with DistributedDataParallel, mixed precision, and 16 Habana accelerators. All 16 processes have been initialized, and here's a validation check running before starting training. Here you can see the first training epoch being completed. And here we have the first validation loop being completed, with the model checkpoint being saved at the end. After 100 epochs, let's now move to training phase 2. The setup here is similar, the main difference is that we need to pass the checkpoint of the train model on phase 1 to resume training from there. And also we need to set the model to use Google CC dataset, which has over 800,000 images. Here you can see the list of Habana nodes and how its memory started being used, as each of the training scripts starts a process for each of the 16 accelerators. After all 16 accelerators start, we can see the first epoch of training phase 2 running. Here we have the evaluation metrics for phase 1 in blue and phase 2 in green. We can see how much better the results were after completing phase 2. Here's the performance of image-text pairs per second using 8 and 16 Habana accelerators, and also a Tesla T4 as a comparison. Finally, I have developed a multilingual semantic search with my pre-trained model. You can see I'm searching multiple languages, and the model returns the images that match that text representations the better. What is really impressive is that the model has never seen any of those images and texts, as this testing dataset, which I downloaded from Unsplash, wasn't used during training. This shows how powerful Multilingual CLIP is in generalizing visual concepts and aligning them to multiple languages. This demo is hosted on the Hugging Face Spaces, and you can actually try it out now.